Hey guys, it's Abby and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be all about tarot journaling. If you're interested, keep watching to know more. So, I'm just gonna give you a quick background on how I got into tarot. A friend gave me a free reading to meet with Chingai of Practical Magic. So, I'm sharing with you here her deck. And if you want to know more about it, I will link her web shop down below and her blog for you to get into it. So, basically, tarot is a set of cards that help you sort of get intuitive with your own life. The reason that I've been practicing it is because I want to get deeper into my knowledge with not just the cards but also human life and experiences in general. So I'm just going to share with you a basic reading that I'm going to do for this journal. So to start, I like to shuffle my cards. You can shuffle it as many times as you like. I'm just keeping it basic here with a very simple card-like shuffle. And then what I do is I lay it out. When I do my readings, I just try to keep the 3 cards because there could be a lot of complex readings. I'm not really equipped with that yet, so I'm just getting 3 cards. And for this spread, I am doing a work card, life card, and balancing both card. So there are a lot of different spreads that you can do. It's something that you can look up on. There are also things like do, don't, continue, and issue, advice, and outcome. So I am revealing these cards now. So for the record, I don't use reverse cards, so I just flip it and base it from there. So you will see that I got the Two of Cups, King of Swords, and Justice. So I will explain further all these meanings when I start journaling. So the basic premise of tarot is really getting into the meanings of each card, but I like to work on it in such a way that it applies to my life in general. So I do some readings to my friends, and I find that the people I am closest to, I can read easily because I know their situation. So I am also using this sticker set, which is also available at Practical Magic. It's super cute, and I like that it's perfect for journaling. And what I'm doing is I'm just laying out the cards and stickers, the corresponding stickers. You will see that the last one, the Justice, is actually not the same because the deck that I got is the original deck, and I think it has been revised ever since. So fun fact, these cards are actually from collage kits from Rookie magazine, so it's really pretty. And I like that it's not as intimidating as the Rider Waite tarot cards, which I have seen for quite a while, but I don't know if I really want to go back into the classic because there's also this whole concept of choosing your deck and finding which one resonates with you the most. And I find that this one is pretty much what I like using. So for the work card, I got Romance, which is Two of Cups. It's very unlikely to find this because when you see this, it usually comes out in love readings. But generally, I like to associate Romance and Two of Cups with the whole concept of commitment. And since we're at this point, well, I feel like at this point, you know, with the ongoing situation in the world right now, it's nice that I can always say that I want to feel committed to my job. So I'm just taking out some of the stationery I'm using. When I do tarot journal pages, I don't really put a lot of stationery because I try to write as much as possible. And I just like taking out some of the colors that would resonate best with the spread. So I'm just getting this You've Got This sticker from my Kiki K paper book, and these dot stickers. I really love these dot stickers from, I think this was from Traveler's Factory notebooks. It's really nice to add some sort of detail or elements to the spread that don't feel too, you know, over the top, and it's just nice to scatter them around. I'm also using this Cameo sticker sheet that I got from Japan. It's supposedly like color palettes. Anyway, it's translucent and I really love the effect, and I love layering it over my spreads. As usual, if you've seen my journaling videos, you would know that I always start with all the elements first before I start writing. That way I could gauge the space that is enough for me to write on. I'm also using this other Paper Lovers book. This is also by Kiki K. I think they release every year, but this one is a bit more whimsical, so I'm just choosing some stuff that would fit my spread. I don't like to over decorate it, as I mentioned. And I am getting this cup sticker because it resembles the Two of Cups, which is quite accurate if you ask me. So I'm gonna start with labeling each card and what I got. So if you're familiar with tarot, they're actually divided into the major and minor arcana, arcana. I don't know. So you have major arcana is more of the major life events, and there's also the minor one. For this spread, I was able to pick out a major one for the balancing both, which I find is very accurate. I'll read my spreads later. So I'm not really very well versed in the tarot language yet. So what I do is every time I do my research, I do a lot of filtering out of ideas, and then I relate it to my own personal life. Then from there, I am able to sort of weed out what message I am trying to get out of each card that I pick out. So lately, I've also been dabbling into tarot and learning more about it. So hopefully, in the next few months, I get the hang of it. I also like reading to some of my friends, so I am looking forward to doing that. So let me just share with you that I got the Two of Cups for work, which means I think it's being committed, staying committed, and loving your job despite the circumstances. There's a lot going on now, but it's totally valid to just stay committed. So the whole concept of the romance card actually just comes out better when it's in a love reading, but every time I get it, I always relate it to work. So I think it's some sort of idea with being committed and staying focused to what I love doing and being able to get the energy there in order to move forward. And honestly, I don't like reading about love only because I like to keep that as a surprise. But again, tarot is not for predicting the future. It's really just for clarity, mental clarity, I would say, and for you to get deeper into your intuition. So for the next card, I got the King of Swords, which means cutthroat communication. So I looked this up. This card is a court card, and it actually means being methodological and systematic, and being being analytical about things, which makes total sense, especially now. I feel like a lot of things have been going on with the pandemic and all, and I just really want to set things straight and be more disciplined with myself. And I wrote, despite the situation, stay focused and methodological with your to-dos. Also because I feel like I've been laying off a lot of personal things like reading, going to yoga, doing yoga at home, learning tarot, and painting in general. So I think this card is reminding me to do just that and pay attention to these things. So it's pretty funny because when I picked out the Justice card, I was like, oh, that's very apt for balancing both. So justice means, being just, being black and white. I wrote, take responsibility for both aspects, work and life. Harness balance on both areas and keep yourself at a position where you can stay balanced. Don't sacrifice one over the other. Especially at this point, I feel like a lot of things are going on. It's so important to always keep a distance. Like, some part of me wants to work extra hard because there's more time, but another part of me is like, I just really want to rest and recover from a lot of sleep that I've been lacking the past few months. So it's really important to be just. And I think that was such an accurate card to pick out. Actually, when I showed this to Chingai, who made the cards and who basically also got me into tarot, she was like, oh, this is a very accurate card because it's something that you're supposed to learn how to do in this time. So this is a very basic reading. There are also other readings. I will provide all the necessary links down below in case you're interested to learn more about tarot, and let me know what you think of this video. For sure, I will be making more of these because I really enjoy them, and I also draw a lot of cards, usually during the full moon and new moon, depending on the situation. So here is the finished spread. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for updates on lettering and journaling. Bye!